After, grabbing some pips on what's the name. Yeah, you can choose to come out here. You can set your order this way. A long position, you enter here. Okay. You enter here. Yes. Stop losses below the support zone. And please, most of the time, you look for the previous low or previous. Hello? Internet unstable, but I hope you can hear me. Yeah, so you set your stop losses, at the previous high or low. Okay, yeah, so previous low is here. We set our stop loss here, take profit here. Okay, so this trade, let's say, had happened here. Great. Then we play. Great. So when price hits here, you realize, okay, it's about to what? Form that inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay. So me, normally I like to enter on the right shoulder. I wouldn't wait. When I see this, I don't wait. As a sniper trader, I just enter. Okay. And there are some people good. So let me draw this. In order not to confuse you, let me draw this here quickly. Great. This. Oh, great. So this is an inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay. I normally like to enter on the right shoulder so that I can catch it here. But nonetheless, maybe you may not have seen this pattern coming early. Okay. You may not have seen it come early. So what you can do is simple. Good. You can also wait. Price will definitely move up. Come and retest. Oh. Okay, let me do it this way. Price can come, test this, okay, and then move higher. Great. So let's say you missed out on the right shoulder. You missed out here. You can wait for price to what? To come and test this region. Then you enter again, which we are going to look at. So if you had missed the right shoulder, on the retrace of that right shoulder, you can still enter the trade. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I meant here. You either enter here on the right shoulder and catch all of this, or let's say on this other part, you missed the right shoulder and you realize, oh, okay, inverse head and shoulder pattern has been formed. Okay, let me create this real quick. Oh, great. Guys, I hope you understand what I'm teaching. I hope you got a double top and double bottom formation. Yeah, double top, double bottom formation. And now we are looking at what? Inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay. So let's say you had a chance. First scenario, You had a chance to enter on the right shoulder. No problem. You did your, checks, okay? You did your checks and you realize that, oh yes, let me drag a bit of this again here. Great. So you did your checks and you realize that, oh, okay, yeah. Yes, price, came, you got the right shoulder, you entered. No problem. You are good to go. But let's say in a situation where you missed the right shoulder, the whole move started before you realize, this is an inverse head and shoulder pattern, okay? And you still want to enter that trade. This is what you have to do. This is what you have to do, okay? Let me play this and teach you what you have to do. If you entered here, seeing this, knowing that, yes, there's a right shoulder forming with even the next candlestick. Great. So even this rejection candlestick and this candlestick is even showing you that there's what? Bullish momentum. Please, don't worry. I'll place all those materials in the group. Even how to, when the candles, let's say the candlesticks, they tell you a story. They tell you what the market wants to do. So seeing this, it's more or less like a bullish pin bar. Some will call it a bullish hammer. Some even have a name for it too. Some even call it a harami and all those stuff. You get it? Yeah. So this, let's say it's a pin bar, bullish pin bar at a shoulder pattern or at a head and shoulder pattern. This alone, this candlestick is a reversal candlestick. It should let you know that no, now price is moving from this bearish state to a bullish state. So you quickly have to hop on a buy. Okay. So me, I would have just entered a buy position. That's the long position here. I would have entered a long position here. Previous low or just my support zone below it, slightly below it. Then maybe you can go up to here or even here. You can hold up to even here. Either here or here. Here, you can take TP here or still go here. Can still go here. Okay, let's see what price did. Let's see what price did. Okay, good, 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 good. Price is still going. So you can still hold. You can still hold. Bam. Price what? It smashes into your TP. And it still keeps going. You see? So if you are still a patient trader, you can still hold till price gets to this psychological key level. So like me personally, I would have held this trade till here. I would have held this trade till here. Okay. So let's say all this move started or the move got somewhere here and you realize that, oh, this is an inverse. Oh, yes, the move started and maybe price got somewhere here before I realized that, oh, this is an inverse head and shoulder. Before maybe came to draw these circles and realize, oh, this inverse head and shoulder pattern. Oh, price has already gotten here. How are you going to capitalize on this trade? If you still want to buy this trade, how are you going to capitalize on it? Okay, there was a retracement here. Not forgetting, there was a retracement here which tested here. Let me see. Great, there was this retracement. Price moved down here, you see, tested here, went up. And what happened? It came to test this. You see? So here, you can still enter here. You can still enter a trade here. You can still enter a trade here. Yes, and there are some traders who like to still add on positions. Even though they are swinging, they still want to add extra positions. Yes, you can add this position, you can add it to your trade. Okay? So if you had missed out here, you can still enter here. And if you had even entered here and there was a pullback and you wanted to still capitalize or make more, just one trade, but you want to make the best out of this trade. Let's say, yes, if you are using a 0.01 on this trade, let's say good. A typical example is what we placed today. Okay, we realize that I'm risking what? 300 cedis for what? 1,900 Ghana cedis. Okay, and the trade moves to, let's say, about 1,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, and I realize there's, a position that I can still enter like this. I'll definitely enter. Okay, so that at the end of the day, I don't make only 1,900 cedis. Maybe I can also make another 900 cedis from that particular re-entry. That particular re-entry can make me another 900 cedis, which, when adds up to that 1,800, I can make it, about 2,800 or something. Do you understand? Yeah, so this trade, you can still enter this trade. Even if you had entered here, you can still enter here. And this is it. You could have still entered here. Stop losses just under your zone. Either. So just one trade. Just one trade. You are banging profits from here. All this profit is yours. And when it's retraced, you entered again. Or it's entered and you are still in the trade. So you are making all of this as profit and all of this too as profit. So let's say if this is 1,900, all of this as an example is 1,900, and this is 1,000. So that means I'll be making 2,900 instead of just holding this particular trade alone to make 1,900. Because I entered this and I'm also making 1,000 on this. This 1,000 plus 1,900 here, I'm going to make what? 2,900. So you can capitalize on your trades. You can capitalize on your trades. Okay. Yeah. So with that also being said, let's press on our play button and see what happens. Great. Great. So price keeps moving higher, higher, higher. Let's see. So you see, it's forming a double top again. A double top formation here. So you can also sell double top, you sell. Guys, I hope you are following. Double top, you sell. Then, yes, then you can start marking out. I don't want to take all of this out. I should have, but I don't want to. At the right time, I'll do that and teach you something good as well. Okay? Yeah. So we see something more or less like a double bottom two here. Okay. So let me see if I can get a head and shoulder pattern. Head and shoulder. Okay. 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 Let me hold. Great. There's a funny head and shoulder pattern here. A very, very funny one. A very funny head and shoulder pattern here. I don't know if I don't want to confuse you guys too as well. Okay, let me play this. Let me play all of this. Okay. So we see what price is doing. Yeah. Great. And now price is at our current position. So guys, what do you think is happening here? What do you think is happening here? With what you've learned so far, what do you think is happening here? Looking at what's happening here. There's a support, sorry, this is a major zone, right? I mentioned it. Psychological key level. Price rejected here. Came, formed sort of double bottom here. You see, so I entered a trade here. You see, I entered a trade here. Why? Because I'm seeing what? A double bottom. So I entered a buy trade. Okay. I entered, yes, here it's a break of trend. I don't want to talk about that today. Break, retest, break. So that's why I entered this. And then you can see I also entered one here. And then there's another thing happening. On this current market, there's something happening. Who can share with me? Why do you think I entered this trade? I want us to understand why we entered this silver trade today. Just looking at here, from here to here, what do you think is happening from this region? Let me see if I can draw a box around it. What do you think is happening here? Why do you think I entered this trade today? Why are we in this trade today? Can anyone try? Before I give you the answer, can anyone try?
Okay, Sika, you have not spoken before. Kindly unmute yourself and tell us. Sika Dankwa. Hello, Money. Please unmute yourself and talk to us. Kindly answer Ryan, okay?
Okay, let me give you guys a clue. Let me give you guys a clue. So who can answer now? I've given you a clue. I've given you a clue. We spoke about this. Please don't disappoint me. We spoke about this. I mean, some few minutes right here, live here. We just spoke about it.
Okay, Joshua, you can unmute yourself and talk.
Sorry, my side, I got distracted a little bit.
Okay. Then Gershon, please unmute yourself and tell us what might happen.
Okay, guys. So the answer is right in our faces. I've plotted the answers for you. Why are we in this trade? We're in this trade because we can see what price reacting at a psychological level, a major psychological level. Price came, reacted, went down, formed a double bottom here. And what is happening now? Price moving up. What's happening? Price gets here. See the rejection. It tried to break the psychological level. It couldn't. It came back down. It tried testing it even today. It couldn't. It's coming down. So with these two circles here, and me being a swing trader, okay, knowing that number one, price is at a psychological level, it can't break, or it hasn't broken the psychological level. Two, I'm seeing what? A double top formation on this higher pattern or this higher chart pattern. Then you can also use your support and resistance. So let's plot this. Okay, so what? This resistance, and it's below, price is still below our resistance level. Okay, so three confluences. Why waste time? We just have to hop on a sell. That's why we hopped on a sell earlier today. Okay, and to take profit out of this market, you can do that here. You can do that. Where is this thing? Okay, let me use this. You can do that here, here, or here. But we've not gotten there, so we just have to wait. We just have to be patient. Okay, we just have to be patient. Okay, guys. So the whole idea behind today's trade is because we have what? A double, we have a chart pattern. We have a chart pattern, which is what? A double top formation. The double bottom has already happened. Okay, this is a double bottom. We looked at some. We already tried spotting some, and this is one of them. Okay, so double, you see, we spotted some here. We spotted some here. Double top, double bottom. Okay, so it's the same thing. You see, so price, whatever, there's nothing new on the market. It keeps repeating the same old thing, but it takes time. And trust me, on the higher time frame, it's very, very juicy. It's very, very, profitable. Yeah, so those in this trade, I believe in the upcoming days, weeks, we are going to smile. We are going to smile because we'll see $10 becoming $20. We'll see $10 becoming $25. We'll see $10 becoming $30, and so on and so forth. Okay, yeah. So all you need to do is to hold your trades. Hold your trades. Okay. So we've spoken about double top. We've spoken about double bottom. We've spoken about inverse head and shoulder over here. So I think it's just left with, so the opposite of this is the head and shoulder pattern. Okay, let me draw it here. Let me draw the two here. Head and shoulder and inverse head and shoulder. Let me draw it here real quick. So this head, let me draw head and shoulder first. Great. Guys, are you there? So we literally looked at this. We looked at this. We looked at this. Okay, and we are here to look at this. But trying to look at this, let me see if I can spot one on this same silver. Today we are just doing silver. I don't want us to look at anything else apart from silver. Head and shoulder pattern. Let me see if I can spot one real quick. A very good one. Let me see if I can spot a very good head and shoulder pattern. Okay. I see something nice here. Okay. Wow. Head and shoulder, head and shoulder. A proper head and shoulder pattern. I'm not really finding a proper one, but let me see if I can use this. Okay, let me see if I can use this for you guys. Yeah. I see a head here. Even here. So you can use this as your left shoulder. Okay, this is not really a proper head and shoulder pattern, but yeah, it's still a head and shoulder pattern, but it doesn't look too good. You won't always get it to spot them, you won't always get them the way you want to see it, okay? If you have technical eyes like some of us, no matter how ugly it looks, you can still spot them. So this is a very ugly head and shoulder pattern. You can use this as your left shoulder, or you can even use this. That's why I'm using these two, either this or this as your, left shoulder. This is obviously the head, okay? You can even use this. You can even use here, sorry. You can even use here too. But I prefer let's use this. Let's use here. Okay, let's use here. So head, or you can do it this way too. Head, left shoulder, right shoulder. Okay. Then what? This is the what. So when you see head and shoulder pattern, you should know that on the next shoulder that is forming, okay, you are going to what? Sell. The other one, well, because it's inverse, you have to buy. This you have to sell. Okay, so the whole analogy is this. Okay, let me draw this real quick for you to understand. I think after this, we can call it a session. Okay. Okay. So this is what we are looking at. Whenever you see it, we are looking at what? A buy. We are always looking at a buy. A sell. When you see this, you're always head and shoulder pattern. You're looking at sell. When you see the inverse of this is when you're looking for what? Oh, man. Great. So you see, even the arrow is telling you when you see this, you have to what? Sell. When you see this, you have to buy. Okay. So that's head and shoulder pattern. Okay. Yeah. So with head and shoulder pattern, inverse head and shoulder, when you see this, you are either what? Selling or buying. Okay. So with this being seen, you realize that, oh, okay, yes, or even when it happens, okay, before you realize that, oh, this head and shoulder pattern, okay, price came, and you see with this one, what price did this? Normally it has to come and retest this level. Price has to come and retest this level. Sorry. Price has to come and test this part. It's a head, shoulder. So yes, it has to come and test this level before it moves. And what do we see? We saw price move slightly above it. Okay. Yeah. So this is a typical market manipulation. This is done to, take off the weak traders. Okay. Or even when you missed out here and price got here and you see this is a reverse. I'll send it into the group. I'll paste them. We have something called reversal candlesticks. Okay, you see this particular candlestick. This particular one, it's a reversal candlestick. When I see this kind of candlesticks, I don't need too many analysis. Guys, I hope you can see the candlestick I'm trying to highlight. This particular one, this bullish pin bar in the inverse direction. When you see this, please don't think twice. When you see this, a pattern when a pattern is forming or there's a formation like a candlestick formation or a chart pattern formation, and you see this at a very good level, good psychological level and all that, in a pattern, just on this is even confirmation that you have to sell. Okay, so you can just hop on a sell like this. Just hop on a sell. You see the wick, you just put your stop loss a little bit above the wick. Then, I mean, you can just hold. You can just hold. Oh, you can just hold. You can just hold. Okay, maybe you can make here a level. Great. So you can just hold. You can just hold. Wow, and imagine after some few days, you are bagging all this. And this one is to 9.6. You are risking just some few, I mean, CDs or dollars to get 9.6 times, literally like almost 10 times. That's a lot. So you see the power of these chart patterns. They help you get profitable trades. Double top, double bottom, head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder. These are like my favorites. I'm sharing my favorites with you. These four. I don't play with them. They can make you very profitable on higher time frames. And you realize that I didn't open to the four. I'm not a four. I used to be a 4-hour trader. I used to make my analysis on the 4-hour and all that, but I placed my trade right from the daily. Maybe next year I'll start placing from the weekly. Maybe, because yes, I even watch price from the weekly time frame. Those that know me better will tell you. I place my trades from the weekly time frame. Then we can also look at trends. With trends, should we do trends tomorrow? I don't want to give you more than you can take today. Should we do trends tomorrow? Even looking at our time. Okay. I think we'll do trends tomorrow, God willing. So today is literally like chart patterns, okay? And with chart patterns, as I mentioned, I'll list them. Okay, there are so many, and I'm going to share with you. Kindly, when I forget, remind me. The candlesticks formation, okay? Some of the candlestick formation, which are like, I mean, the reversal candlesticks. Yes, I'm going to show you some of the reversal candlesticks. I'm also going to show some of the chart patterns, okay? As I mentioned, we have several chart patterns, yeah? But we looked at just 4 today. And the 4 are even in 2 categories. We have the head and shoulder and inverse head and shoulder, which is in one category. We have the double top, double bottom in another category, okay? Yeah, so with that being said, and looking at my time, I'm going to make room for questions and answers. So, anyone, any question, anyone who needs clarity, if you also have anything to top up with, you can feel free to top up.
Yeah, guys. So